I'm Teisha Bader with Shalom TV's News Update. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called U.S. President Barack Obama on Thursday to congratulate him on his re-election. The Prime Minister's Bureau said that Netanyahu told Obama that the election results showed a vote of confidence in his leadership and that Israel and the United States would continue to work together to address the challenges that lay ahead and to promote peace and security in the region. And staying with the presidential election, national exit polls show that 69% of Jewish voters supported President Obama. In 2008, Jewish support was at 78%. Correspondingly, exit polls show that Jewish voters supported Mitt Romney by 30%. In 2008, Jewish voters supported John McCain by 22%. And taking a look at the congressional races, seats in Florida were won by Jewish Democrats Lois Frankel and Alan Grayson. Frankel beat out Adam Hasner, the former majority leader in the state Senate, who is also Jewish. Jewish Democrat Brad Schneider won a congressional seat in suburban Chicago. And in California, Jewish Democrat Brad Sherman won over his fellow veteran Jewish California Democrat Howard Berman, who was a ranking member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Jewish congressional hopeful Rabbi Shmuley Boteach lost his race in New Jersey. Boteach, an Orthodox rabbi, author, and TV personality, ran as a Republican in the heavily Democratic northeastern New Jersey district against Democrat Bill Pascrell. Also in New Jersey, Democrat Shelley Adler lost her bid for a seat, as did Democrat Adam Gussin, the deputy mayor of Teaneck. Jewish Democrat Shelley Berkeley lost her Senate seat in Nevada. Republican Treasurer Josh Mandel was defeated in Ohio by incumbent Sherrod Brown. And Republican former Governor Linda Lingle lost her Senate seat in Hawaii. The next Congress will have 10 Jews serving in the Senate and 22 members of the House, a decline from the 12 Jews elected to the Senate and 27 elected to the House in 2010. These figures include several lawmakers who are retiring, including Senators Joseph Lieberman, an independent from Connecticut, Democrat Herb Kohl from Wisconsin, Representatives Gary Ackerman, a Democrat from New York, Barney Frank, a Democrat from Massachusetts, and Democrat Bob Filner of California, who won his mayoral race in San Diego. And turning back to Israel now, the Jerusalem Post reports that Abbas Zaki, a member of the Fatah Central Committee, was quoted as saying that the Oslo Accords between the PLO and Israel will cease to exist the day after the United Nations votes in favor of upgrading the status of a Palestinian state to non-member. Zaki reportedly made the comments to the London-based Al-Quds Al-Arabi newspaper, telling them that once the status of a Palestinian state is upgraded, the Palestinians would be able to pursue Israel for, quote, war crimes. Zaki's remarks followed those of Palestinian Authority officials who said that PA President Mahmoud Abbas was considering asking for the UN vote on November the 15th or 29th. The president of Sudan, Omar Hassan al-Bashir, said on Thursday that his country would harshly respond to what he believes was an Israeli airstrike on an arms factory in the Sudanese state of Khartoum last month. Sudan State Radio said that al-Bashir sent out a text message saying, "Our response to Israel will be painful." Sudan accused Israel of carrying out the attack, which killed 4 people. Israel has not commented on the charge, though it has often accused Sudan of channeling weapons from Iran to the Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip. The Anti-Defamation League released a study showing that anti-Semitic incidents in the United States were down by 13% last year. The annual audit of anti-Semitic incidents for 2011, released last week, reported a total of 1,080 incidents of assault, vandalism, and harassment, compared to 1,239 incidents reported in 2010. The ADL said it was the lowest number of anti-Semitic incidents recorded by them in the past 2 decades. ADL National Director Abe Foxman said the decline does show progress as a society in making anti-Jewish hatred unacceptable, but that these declining numbers, while promising, must nevertheless be viewed in the context of other factors, including online expressions of anti-Semitism that are impossible to quantify and often go unchecked. World Jewish Congress President Ronald Lauder welcomed a ruling by the European Court of Human Rights, or ECHR, to uphold a ban on using images of the Holocaust to protest the practice of factory farming of animals. The ECHR upheld a 2009 German Supreme Court ruling on Thursday that banned the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, from using photos of concentration camp inmates and other Holocaust images alongside photos of abused animals in its German PETA campaign. Lauder said equating the plight of inmates of Nazi concentration camps with that of animal cruelty is profoundly offensive, and these pictures are disgusting and deeply offensive to all decent people, not least to the survivors and their families. Further saying, no matter how good a cause may be, it is simply unacceptable and wrong to put human suffering in the Holocaust on an equal footing with that of animals. And that's Shalom TV's News Update. I'm Teisha Bader.